Alright, hey everybody, my name is Yyanthire. So I think I just finished setting up the lesser Matosta. This is going to be one of at least two Matostas that are going to be coming out into the game. As you can see here, he has a pretty cool little stalking towards you kind of walking animation. And then as part of his design, I wanted him to be a very long-range caster. His spells pretty quick. As part of it, also kind of consumes a lot of mana, as you can kind of see there. He's using up tons of mana when he's casting his spells, and he's actually at the point right about now where he can't really cast again for a little while. Or I guess this is going to be a lot better to show off. Oh, actually, and to show off the second thing. So he's going to kill you pretty quickly, especially if you walk right into his fireballs. Like I just did. So as you can see there, let's let him get down a little bit more. As part of his design, he gets low on mana pretty quickly, but if he hits you, he's going to steal your mana. So as you can see here, got hit once already. I'm down to 79 after it's kind of regenerated. He's going to steal 40 of your mana points. Oh, he's actually out of mana right now. About to be out of mana again. So he's out of mana right now. He's not going to be able to cast for a short while. But once he gets back up, you can see I'm just going to get hit. And it just climbed up pretty quickly. So he's ready to cast again. I was also part of this spell. I do have a low HP unit, so I guess it's not the best way to show off, but I'll just get close to him and let you see. As part of his design, he has the splash damage, and this splash damage actually is going to hurt him too. I think this is an okay kind of compromise where he has a pretty fast moving spell, so you get up close to him, and you get up real close to him, he's just going to end up killing himself like that. So I'm going to go ahead and see where he's going to situate in the world. Right now I'm just kind of testing him out in the home base, but I think that's about it for that. I can go kind of set him up in the world and see where I like him and see where he places best. So I think this might be a cool little spot to put him. If you remember from the last episode, I had a little secret pathway coming back around here. So there's those 5 arc coils, or less arc coils. You come up back around here, and you swoop all the way around back here. I wanted to place him in such a way so that if you were to come through here, you're going to aggro him and he's going to chase after you right here. He's going to attack you in this area. But also, I kind of wanted to have it in such a way where when you're done fighting these enemies and you come up here and you're about to try and make your way through these nature resources, he's going to actually start attacking you there. So you got to defeat these while he's shooting at you from across the way. And then as soon as those are dead, you can kind of attempt to start to at least get closer to him, or at least get within attacking range. He's got a pretty good line of sight on you right here, where he's just going to kind of rain fireballs right down this sort of little valley right here. That's hard to tell in this, but you can see there's just the only place you can kind of walk around is right around in here. You can't walk up here or anything like that. So he's got a pretty good line of sight on you. I'll see if anything needs to get moved around or adjusted to make all this happen, because these might need to get moved over. But I'll play around with it and make sure that from both angles that you can come from, he's still going to aggro you. So if you're trying to go this way, you're going to be facing the lesser Matosta. So while I was reviewing that last clip, one of the things I thought about that could be kind of fun is just setting up a bunch of different little nature resources to kind of block your pathway through here. So if you're kind of coming up through here, you gotta kind of like walk around everything and all this kind of stuff. So if you're avoiding the Matosta, you're just kind of gonna get blocked by a bunch of stuff. But if you defeat them, then you can just kind of easily make your way through here. I think that could be kind of fun. I don't really want to blatantly lock the player off like I'm doing over here. I think it will be more entertaining to just kind of put up some more blocks around here, and then it will be just a little maze to kind of work through. As you can also see here, all these little blue dots, this is actually just the pathfinding grid. I think this will make it kind of easier to show off what I was showing in the last clip, but also going forward. So let me go ahead and work on this, and we'll see if I come up with anything cool. Alright, so here's the simple little maze I kind of set up. From both ways you kind of get access to this sort of maze and you kind of gotta walk around it. But from this one it seems pretty straightforward. I don't want anything too crazy. I didn't have much room to work around with. It's a little bit of a tight space anyway. I threw some more resources back here just in case the player tries to go back here. They kind of immediately hit a dead end. They're kind of trapped back there. But we gotta go do a before and after. Let's just turn off all of these nature. Do a quick scan of the graph. As you can see, so here's what it looked like before. Let's turn all the nature back on. And here's what it's about to look like now. And because I'm an evil developer, I'm going to go ahead and hide another Lesser Matosta back here, so that as you're kind of running through here, you aggro him. And then I kind of want to do one more right up here. So right here behind everything, so he's going to be kind of almost trapped back there, but he's going to be shooting at you the whole time too. So you got to kind of like make your way around. Alright, so now it's time to actually go and try out that whole area and see what I like, see what needs tweaking, anything like that. Let's go ahead and make our way all the way up there. Alright, so I just made it to the first part of it. Let's go ahead and make our way up here. Let's see. So I get kind of close to it. Oh, and there he goes. Yeah, he's up already. Oh my gosh. Right how fast I made that. So he's kind of chasing over here. I'm just kind of going to run around and destroy these things while he kind of slowly chases. Oh, he took a bunch of hits off me. Just did a bunch of damage. Ooh. Sometimes you can, it's hard to tell when they're gonna go somewhere. Oh, I just got totally caught on this. But I did get this down. It's gonna kind of stalk towards me. Towards my dead body. It's kind of funny and creepy at the same time. Let me go ahead and get my other unit back here. Alright, so I'm just making my way back up. And he should be over here, ready to be fought. Yeah, he's right here. Let's go ahead and try and just do some normal fighting of him. See what happens. Oh, huge hit. Gotta come on almost like bait his attacks out like that. Oh! His attacks are so fast that it's just like, oh my gosh. Which I think is perfect to how I want it. You need to kind of let him really just sort of like pick his target, which is going to be about right here, and then sort of move out of the way very quickly. He's got quite a lot of health. I'm not sure if I like all of his health too much. What is he at? 75%? So he's still got tons of health left. Although he is pretty much worthless as soon as his mana runs out. And as soon as you keep dodging all of his attacks, he's not going to be able to really do much of anything. So it's more just kind of like a war of attrition kind of thing, where you're just trying to not die. Since I'm low on health, let's see if I can kind of like get... Oh, let's see. He's at 55% health, which I think he has 100 health total. I don't exactly remember. Let's see. Oh, he did. That kind of makes it a little bit easier. You just walk right up on him when you're low on health like this. Or when you have more than 60% of your health, and he has less than that. He'll just kill himself. So let's kind of run through here, kind of see where this kind of came out. So here's this part where he starts to attack you, and then he's already over here, ready to attack. And all that long range, he's just gonna... Oops. All that long range, he's just gonna keep attacking you. He's kind of stalking towards you. I wonder if the AI is getting tripped up on his current location. But my way through here is not too bad. Can I get through here? Yeah. Can you get through there? No problem. As you can see, he's kind of stalking here. One of the things I should mention is that they don't do damage to their allies. As you can see here, I can kind of almost... Here, I'll stand right next to this one. One of them kind of both hit me. See how he just does damage to himself? That is a pretty cool little strategy right there. Oh, I died. But if you like get real close to him, and then right when he starts to cast, you kind of move away. That can be kind of a cool little strategy just to kind of get them to kill themselves. Let's make my way all the way back up here. Kind of meet you guys back here. So I decided to start to clear out the 5 lesser arc-coils just so I can kind of come up through here and check this one out. Let's go ahead and destroy these real quick. And one more cast. Alright, so all those are destroyed. Let's move on up here. Oh, what's going on? Not update the graph properly. What just happened right there? That's very weird. I'll have to see what's going on there. Let's destroy this. Let me go through. I wonder why this is. This is very odd. It's supposed to be able to just carve out. Or you noticed with the blue area before, it would just update that blue area essentially. It doesn't seem to be doing so. So I'm not too sure why. I'll have to investigate further. Alright, so I made my way around. Just gonna come back up here. He kind of already moved. That's alright. Just gonna be casting anyway. Normally started casting when I got right here, but still. You can kind of make your way through this little maze. It's kind of just up my one strategy from before. So there's the cast, and he killed himself. But I also got hurt, so that's also kind of a bad thing. Let's kind of move in here. See if we'll kind of like, oh, yeah, see? The best way is just to kind of keep moving. Let's kind of move back in here. And just kind of circle around almost. Wait for him to get up enough mana, and there he goes. Oh, he didn't exactly kill himself. I can start killing him though. Let's see. Oh. See, all my spells are kind of chunking away. These enemies are more meant to be fought with the lesser fireball. That's why I kind of give them a lot of health. I'm not sure if I still enjoy all this health that they have, but they're kind of more meant to be. You almost ran away from them. They don't chase very quickly. They do have a long spell cast, but it almost seems easier just kind of run away from them. I got away from them pretty easily just a minute ago. I need to figure out what's going on with his turning. I don't like the turning at all. Oh, I'm stuck here. I can't show off the turning like I wanted to. And he's dead. But they turn very jitterily. Let's see if I can do anything about that. As far as this maze goes, it seems okay. I'm just gonna basically just coming up through here. You walk all the way up here. You kind of see all this, and you kind of click to move over here, and you're kind of gonna move over here. Next, I think I might want to move something just a bit over here. Just gonna cut this off a little bit more. Might be able to move something a little bit more in here. And I think the spawns are okay. I think they're just close enough to where they'll be attacking you when you're about right here. Alright, so I figured out what was going on here. I was actually updating the graph at the wrong spot. I'm not sure why I never caught this beforehand. Seems kind of silly because it was quite literally doing an graph update pretty much as soon as the object got destroyed. I set that to be on a bit of a delay through a Unity coroutine. I think that should fare well for the time being. As you notice, once the object's actually destroyed and gone, now it's actually going to update the graph. Let's go ahead and start to kill off a few more. So you can see here, I'm trying to move through here, but not until it's actually destroyed. So that a bit of delay going on afterwards is actually helping it out now, so that after the object's physically gone, then we're going to do the actual graph update, which is what it should have been doing, but it was not, and it was still functional in some places, which is kind of strange, but this should be a much more reliable and robust solution. Let's go ahead and finish off pretty much all these. Alright, that'll do it for this vlog. And the next one, I'd like to start creating a mini-boss, the Fire Arc Oil.